What's up, everybody? So I was thinking the other day, golf is just a little bit too easy, and I wish it was just way harder. And I know you're thinking the same thing, so I decided to make a video to help you make the game a lot harder so it can be maybe more interesting or something, I don't know. But let's talk about it starting from the tee box. So from the tee box, if you want to make it a little harder, you want to first make sure you hit driver absolutely everywhere. And I mean everywhere. No matter if the fairway buttons into as tight as you've ever seen, or if there's actually no fairway to hit driver into, like the fairway just ends, you just got junk, hit driver anyways. Why not? We're trying to make it harder. So we want to have the smallest landing zone, or maybe even a landing zone that doesn't even exist. Nowhere to put the golf ball. But make sure you hit driver everywhere. Even if it's nice and fat, if you hit 3-wood, nice big fairway, none of that. It's too easy. Hit driver, hit it into the tight little area or in the spot where there's literally nowhere to land it. Boom, first. Secondly, off the tee, you want to make sure you take the most aggressive line possible. What I mean by this, we got a dog leg, right? You want to cut the corner. I want you to find that spot that is the exact number that your driver carries. So you normally carry your driver, say 260. You hit a good one, it carries 260. I want you to find that number, that spot, where if it goes 260 on the dot, it covers by like a foot. You're aiming there, right there. We don't want room for error, Golf, again, it's too easy. You want it more difficult. You want to make sure you have to hit it absolutely perfect to put it in play in your spot you want. So make sure the most aggressive line you can do. None of this leeway, room for error, no. Most aggressive line you can find. Now, moving into a second shot. If it's a par 5, I do not care where you hit that tee shot, you are going for it. I don't care if there's water all around the green, if you have to hit under a tree, over another one, over a lake. None of this layup, smart play crap. You're going for the green every time. And there's no thinking about where's the best place to hit the next shot, right? Always at the pin. Most aggressive lines possible. There's always a way to stop the golf ball. If you hit the stick, it'll stop. I'm saying. So if you have to go at a green, at a section of green, it's 5 yards wide and you got to hit a stinger 3-wood, go at that spot. 100%. If you hit the stick, it will stop. It's like a little backboard. That's what it's there for. You might as well use it. So make sure you're always going for on the par 5s. Par 4s, par 3s, and whatnot when you're going for the green, again, make sure most aggressive line possible. If you're not aiming directly at the stick, I want you to be aiming at the small side of the green. So if the pin is tucked right, say there's 20 yards left of the pin with green, bunch of space, and then right of the pin, there's like 4 yards, I want you to try and put in that 4-yard section. And even better is if there's water or something on that side. Just to really, really challenge you up there. Make sure the landing area is nice and small. Again, we don't want any room for error. None of that, that's too easy. We're looking for a tougher game of golf. So aim for that nice small section on the green. Either you're trying to make it or you're trying to put in the small section. Avoid all the big sections of the green. Got it. Now, you're around the green. Say by chance you happen to miss a green. I know it never happens, but by chance you miss a green. What are you gonna do? Hit a bump and run? Not a chance. Not a freaking chance. One, because that is easier. That is the percentage play. You're certainly not gonna putt it around the greens. We're gonna make sure we grab that 60 degree and go the mega flop every time, every time. There is no spot that you cannot mega flop. I want you to remember that. No spot you can't mega flop. Whether it's the fringe, whether it's behind a bunker. Well, if it's behind a bunker, you're probably gonna do that anyways, but fringe, just off the fringe in the fairway, good lie, bad lie, mega flop. Every time, every time. Again, we want to make it harder. And the mega flop's way cooler. So 100% mega flop. Forget about the rest of the wedges. The highest lofted wedge you got, crank that thing open, hit it to the sky. Now we get on the green, let's talk about putting. So I don't want you to walk around the hole, figure out the slopes. None of this reading the green stuff. None of this trying to figure out if it's uphill, downhill, none of that. All of that is, it's gonna make the game easier because you have an idea of what the putt's gonna do. You're gonna wanna walk up there, hopefully BSing with whoever you're playing with, so you're nice and distracted. Kind of just go up to it, take one quick glance and hit the putt. Again, we don't want it easy. You don't want to know what the heck the putt's going to do. You don't want to know if it's uphill, downhill. You don't want to know about the speed. We're just going to hit a putt, try and react to it, and, you know, it'll be a nice little challenge, you know? So yeah, that's what you're going to do. And, you know, if you want to, you really spice it up, just get a new putter like every other day. Don't even use your putter. I mean, just don't practice with it, none of that. Just get some random putter that you find who knows where and just go out and putt with it. Don't read any greens, don't worry about the speed, none of that. So that's fully down the golf course. We got tee to green, making this game nice and hard, just like you like it. Because we don't want an easy round of golf. None of that. Nothing easy about this game. We want to make sure it never is. So make sure we go through all those tips. Aggressive lines off the tee, aggressive lines into the green, mega flops around the green, and never read a putt. Make sure to use all those keys so you can make the game as hard as possible. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. If you're looking for a one-stop shop, everything short game related to help you improve on and around the greens, I got a short game program for you. If you want to watch more of these videos, click here. If you want to subscribe, click down here.